Hey guys, what's up? Anthony here of AntBevFitness.com, and today I'm going to show you my home workout that I'm doing for arms. So right now, as you can see, I'm grabbing some plates and I'm doing some warm-ups for my rotator cuff. And as you can see, it's really nothing special. I'm just doing some external rotations, a little bit of external rotations like that. They call that a Cuban press. Nothing really special. So again, stretching, swinging my arms around, warming up a little bit. I'm going right into the 25. I don't have any dumbbells lighter than this except the adjustables, and I was a little lazy. So I'm starting here with incline curls. This is 25 pounds. This is really light. So we're just stretching up. The key with incline curls is that stretch at the bottom and a good contraction at the top. So stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. So just like that. And right here I did 12 reps. That's starting to get a little hard, not too bad. Alright, moving on into the second set. Again, I used the 25 again because I don't have anything higher than that. And I have 40, but it's going to be too heavy. And my form would have probably been compromised, so I decided to stick with the 25. Again, I bust out 12 reps. Again, fully stretched at the bottom. Stretch up. A little quick, but that's okay. I still feel it. And I'm getting a good contraction at the top. That's the key. Squeeze. Good. That was a good set. Alright, so moving on here. Got a little hot. Already you can see my arms pumped up, my biceps. So I grabbed the 25 again and decided to stick with this. Now this is my third arm workout for the week. This is what I consider weak point training. I'm going to do a video on that. So this is just like a pump up workout. So again, you can see the fully stretch, squeeze, stretch, and look at that squeeze of the bicep on top. Again, I did 12 reps here again. Extend, squeeze. Biceps are really burning at this point. Even with 25 pounds, you can make this exercise feel a lot heavier. I've gone a lot heavier, but 25 was good for today. And as you can see, shaking out the blood. Now I move on to barbell curls. Okay, this is what I like to consider a warm-up set. So I'm just stretching, squeeze, stretch, and squeeze. I like to use the barbell to warm up just to get my mind-muscle connection, really just focus on my biceps here. Biceps have always been, a weak point for me, so. Alright, so this is the first set here. I just have 10 pounds on the bar. Again, this is my third arm workout for the week, so it's just like what I like to consider weak point training. So with bicep curls, I like to keep a nice loose form. I don't really like to be so strict. But as you can see, I'm getting a good contraction at the top and a good stretch at the bottom. Squeeze, stretch, just like that, very similar. So, and I like to kind of pump these out quick. Good. And here's the second set. A little heavier here. I think that's a 10 and a 5 on each side. Not too heavy, but just enough so I could feel it. And as you can see, full stretch of the bicep and a squeeze. So I think that's the real key with biceps, is just getting that stretch and that squeeze. Overall, not bad. And again, this is done in my home gym, using basic barbells and dumbbells. Nothing too crazy, but I'm getting a good workout here and a nice pump. My arms are burning. As you can see, I was wiggling them out. This is the third set. This is 95 pounds. And I believe I did 12 reps here. We'll see. Rocking a little bit, but it's okay because the weight is a little heavy and it's going to pull you forward. Just as long as you're contracting and controlling the muscle throughout the range of motion, you're okay. And I think I'm doing a good job of that. And I stretch the bottom. I kind of rushed it a little bit here. It could have been a little slower, a little more controlled. But forcing out those last couple of reps. Alright, so here we go. Now we're moving on into hammer curls. Okay, I like to do my hammer curls standing just like this. Alright, these are 25-pound dumbbells I have in my hand. A little light, but again, like I said, this is my weak point training for my arms. This is just to give them, a little more stimulation. I'm getting a good squeeze on the top, and again, a nice stretch at the bottom. So this exercise works more the brachialis, so your forearm muscle. that connects into the bicep, and as you can see, you can kind of see how my forearm is going right into my bicep and connecting on the outer side. And this is the exercise that's going to bring that up. This exercise actually makes your arms look bigger standing relaxed. Alright, that first set was a little light, so I went right to the 40 here. I don't have anything in between 40 and 30, so I figured I'd stand to the side and show you guys. And right underneath the main bicep is the brachialis, and that's the muscle I'm working. That's that little ball inside my bicep. So you can see it right there. Right in the middle of my arm when I come up right there. The little knot, that's the muscle we're working here. Form is good. My knees are bent. You know, I'm doing what I call controlled cheating here. Just getting my reps in. The blood flow on here is ridiculous, so my arms are really burning. Even though, again, it's lightweight, still feel it. This is my third set. Turn around and show you guys the other side. And a good squeeze. I decided to do these together just for the sake of time. But one arm is fine together. You could do this exercise seated also. So it's all going to depend. My form on this one was a lot better, actually. But not bad. That was good. Alright, so now we're moving on to triceps. So I just like to do 3 exercises for each muscle group on this day. So I'll do 3 exercises for biceps, 3 exercises for triceps, and I decided to start out with some dumbbell skull crushers. I usually do barbell skull crushers, but I like the way the dumbbell's been feeling, and I've been pretty good with this exercise. It's kind of like my new favorite exercise. So I moved into dumbbell skull crushers. It's just 25. Again, it's a little light, but as you can see, I'm getting a good stretch of the tricep at the bottom and a good contraction at the top. So again, the dumbbells give you a little more free range than the barbell do. So that's why, just a little change of pace. I think this is also a little bit healthier for the elbows, the dumbbells. So these are 40 pounds, and this is the first time I'm doing this with this heavy. So there we go. It's 1, 2. I think I did 8 or 10 here, but I'm getting a good stretch at the bottom. The dumbbells were kind of hitting the bench at the bottom. So I really should have did them the other way on the bench, but the camera angles weren't working, so I decided to do it this way. And again, a nice stretch at the bottom and a good contraction at the top. This is a little tough. So you can see you can get a good workout at home, you know, basic barbells and dumbbells. This is the 3rd set right here. Same thing, I went with the 40 again. And the key, again, with arm training is stretching. And I found, for me personally, dumbbells have done all the wonders for my arms. I used to do a lot of barbell movements. I still do barbell movements. I shouldn't say I don't do it. But I switched over to mostly dumbbell now, and I'm seeing more results. So again, this is just goes to show you that everyone's different, and everybody's body responds to things differently. And that was the 3rd set. So now we're moving on to the next exercise. And this is one of my favorite exercises for triceps. This is dumbbell kickbacks. I'm just pushing the bench a little bit forward here. But I like this exercise because I can really get a good squeeze of the tricep. And as you can see here, you see the tricep squeezing. A little fast, but I like to pump these out. And this really blows my arm up. I feel it so much all the way up. And I like to brace my arm on an object, keep my feet together, and just pump them out. Just like that, and get a good squeeze on the top. And I'm really feeling the squeeze at the top. Even though this movement may look a little fast, like I said, I've been doing this for a couple years, so this is controlled cheating, and I really feel it a lot. This is the 2nd set, again with 40 pounds. I'm doing 12 reps here. And I'm just squeezing the tricep. That's the real key with this one, is the squeeze. Come down and really that squeeze at the top. Really pull that tricep. And you feel this on the inner head of the tricep a lot. This is definitely one of my favorite exercises to do for triceps. In the gym, when I usually do this, I usually go a little bit heavier, 55, and I'm still getting the 12 reps. So with the 40, just, again, this, like I said, is my 3rd arm workout for the week point training. So 40 is what I have. I have 55 here, but I didn't want to go to failure, so I just stuck with the 40. Nice. On the third set here, grabbing the 40, kicking it out. You can really see at the top the tricep contracting. I have to push the bench forward because of camera angles. And my elbow really should be a little bit higher up, but I think because I'm trying to get my arm in the camera, I'm worried about that more than my arms. So my elbow should really be higher up. All right, we're switching sides here now. Move the bench, elbow up. Yeah, my elbow should definitely be a lot higher, but you can see the contraction of the tricep on top and the horseshoe all the way through. Not too bad. And you have to, the key with this is to also don't let your arms swing all the way up to your shoulders, to stop right about your bicep level and then extend out. All right, this is the last exercise I did today. So again, like I said, 3 exercises for each. So this is the overhead single arm tricep extension with dumbbells. Just focusing on stretching here at the bottom, stretch, and you get a good squeeze in the top. And this is going to work more the inner head of the tricep. And I did 12 reps here. I like to keep my other arm across my body, bracing my body. Just feel more comfortable like that. I feel more stable. And like I said, the key with this exercise is definitely a stretch. Doing this, I've done these in the gym with a single dumbbell, a lot heavier, 95, 100 pound dumbbells. But, with 2 arms, not 1 arm. I wish 1 arm, but only 2 arms. But doing it with 2 arms, I don't feel it as much as when I do it with 1 arm. I think because 1 arm, you can really focus more on that side. And 2 arm, you're just kind of trying to throw the weight up there. So I like to switch over to the 1 arm. And again, you really just got to focus on that stretch at the bottom. And this is 25 pounds. Again, going light, not going to failure. Here's a little pump up action for you. And again, like I said, my arms have really come up. I've always been a skinny kid. I've never been somebody to be big. So this is probably the biggest my arms have been. I haven't measured them, but they're definitely a lot bigger than what they've been in the past couple of years. My biceps especially have grown a lot. I think I found what finally works for them. Triceps, on the other hand, I still think I need a lot more growth in my triceps. But I got to figure out exactly what exercises and find out what works for me as far as triceps goes. I mean, I do basic movements, close grip bench press. This is not all I do for arms. But my triceps will come up, same way my biceps come up. So this is my second set. Again, I did 12 reps. Just really focusing on the stretch. Not too bad. I'm going to do a video on weak point training and what I feel is best for weak point training. Because, we all have our weak points and we all want to work on them and see them, not be weak points anymore and make them a strong point. Good. I've kind of forced that last one out. So again, and I'm in my home gym doing this. This whole workout probably took me about a half hour. So, nothing. There's no excuses, If you have this space, all you need is some basic stuff, barbells, dumbbells, and you could do, any workout at home. Really save yourself some time. And, success is a planned event. So if you're not going to plan anything, if you're not going to plan on making it to the gym, at least you have it at home to do it. And I could have easily done this workout in the gym, but I was, short on time, and I figured I'd come here and, edit it for you guys and put it on video. So again, here we go, light stretch. And this is the third set here, 12 reps. I'm really feeling that stretch in the bottom. You got to learn to squeeze a little bit more on the top, not just to extend the elbow. And that's it, guys. That's my home workout. It could take you anywhere between 20 minutes and a half hour, depending on how much rest you take in between. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you.